This is Tank's Vlog, November 7th, 2018, wrapping up today in sports. We are brought to you by Allow Me to Be Frank, the weekly podcast you can hear on SoundCloud and iTunes. This week we did a general show. We talked about football, and more football, professional college, the juggernaut that is Alabama, the dumpster fire that is the Oakland Raiders. And then we go into my latest attempts to lose weight through LA Fitness at the health club, swimming, doing some lifting of weights. So check it out at SoundCloud and iTunes every week. There's a different show, and you can listen to some of our past shows, which are always good. Always a great listen, especially my Tank's Tales. Click and listen. Election day is over. And you know what the best part about Election day being over? No more election commercials. No more election commercials. No more. Dun, 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 dun. Oy. I swear, they get worse every year, don't they? They get worse every year. Now, while people were making their votes, college basketball season began on Tuesday. Handful of games, but the biggest games were in Indianapolis, where Kansas took down Michigan State. But the game everyone wanted to see was number 2 Kentucky against number 4 Duke, and Kentucky got I mean, Kentucky needs to call an ambulance. They need to get a not just a stretcher. They need to get a spatula to scrape them off the road. I mean, they weren't just flattened; they were turned into a pancake by the Blue Devils. 118-84, the worst loss of John Calipari's career. And it was all about the Duke freshmen. We got Zion Williamson making just unbelievable plays, unreal plays. Mark it down right now. Number 1 pick in the NBA draft. And right now, every NBA team is going, that stinks is going, wow. Okay, let's tank it, everyone. Okay, we're not going to win another game, all right? Let's lose. Let's get ready to lose. Suck for Zion. That's what's going to happen in the NBA the rest of the season. Yes, this kid is special. This kid is going to be a star. This kid is going to take the NCAA by storm. Here's my prediction right now. I don't do a NCAA preview. I do a tournament preview because that's the only thing that really matters in the NCAA basketball. Although the regular season is interesting for games here and there, like this one, Duke against Kentucky. Mark it down right now. Duke is going to be cutting down the nets this year. It's over. I like the Blue Devils. This is the Blue Devils year. I smell a Blue Devil national championship. But it wasn't just Zion Williamson. We had R.J. Barrett of Canada coming down, and 33 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, these two, Duke, ooh-wee. Barrett and Williamson and a team of stars. Duke, this might be one of the best teams Duke has ever had. And they might have their bumps early in the season, but boy, what they did to Kentucky today, everyone needs to take notice. What the hell was that? Devils. What the hell was that? You jump out to a 2-0 lead early, and then you allow the Senators just to go crazy. I mean, they're getting shot after shot after shot. You can't get the puck out of your own net, out of your own zone. Corey Schneider looks like he's 98 years old. You bring in Keith Kincaid, it doesn't get much better. You lose 7-3 to a sorry Senator team. I know it was back-to-back nights. That was the most pathetic effort I've seen the Devils in a long time. I know John Hines is supposed to be a great coach, but you know what? If this team plays like this, and this is a Senator team that's got this Uber video where players making fun of a coach, and yet they go out there and they just play great hockey and they just destroy the Devils. Better wake up. The Devils better wake up. After a 4-0 start, they've only won 2 games since they're 2-6-1, playing just terrible hockey over the last 10 games. Terrible hockey, and they better snap out of it fast, because you could bury yourself in these early months. And they only got 13 points. They're in last place. It's sucking so far. They better wake the hell up now. Meanwhile, the Rangers won today. Beat the Canadiens 5-3 for their 5th straight win. They're playing really good hockey as of late. They're supposed to be a rebuilding team, but right now they've just found a groove. It was the Kings beating the Ducks, the Maple Leafs over the Golden Knights. It was the Blue Jackets 4-1 over the Stars. It was the Red Wings beating the Canucks 3-2 in a shootout. The Blues beat the Hurricanes 4-1. The Lightning took down the Oilers 5-2, and the Sharks took a bite out of the Wild 4-3. NBA. Brooklyn Nets went into Phoenix and had a terrific night. Caris LeVert continues his strong play. 26 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. So far, the Nets are 5-6. Yep, they get their draft pick back, and now they're good enough to pick 10th. Why couldn't the Nets suck this year? Why couldn't they go 10-72? I want Zion Williamson in Brooklyn. It was the Hornets 113-102 over the Hawks. That's a good news for Atlanta. By the way, it was also Phoenix is 2-8, so they're looking good for the Zion Williamson sweepstakes. The Mavericks beat the Wizards 119-100. What is it with Dwight Howard? Does Dwight Howard have like cooties or something? I mean, what the hell? How come every team Dwight Howard goes to, the team just like crumbles? Like, I mean, every team Dwight Howard touches just goes from, if they were good, they suck. If they suck even more. If they were mediocre, a playoff team, they don't make the playoffs. How is Dwight Howard destroy? Yeah, I mean, he's the team destroyer, Dwight Howard. I mean, oh my God, the Wizards are 2-8 with Beal and Wall, and oh boy, boy, Washington Wizards. Everybody beats the Wiz. Everybody beats the Wiz. It was the Trailblazers. They're off to a great start, beating with C.J. McCollum scoring 40 points to help lead the way past the Bucks, 118-103. Today's 3 stars are Mark Stone of the Senators, C.J. McCollum of the Trailblazers, and R.J. Barrett of Duke. Today's birthday shout-out goes to one of the best fielding pitchers in the history of baseball, won a ton of gold gloves, like 15 of them. And I'm talking about Jim Kaat, who later became a longtime broadcaster, borderline Hall of Famer, who one of these days might sneak in with these veteran committees. Look at his numbers. See, he's someone that deserves a second look. He turns 80, and we take a look back 75 years ago when the Detroit Lions and New York Giants played at Briggs Stadium, which later became Tiger Stadium. And The game began and ended with the same score, 0-0. It is to date the last time an NFL game ended in a 0-0 tie. So check out the full story of Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. And of course, listen to Allow Me to Be Frank, where you get the true scoop of someone who's going to tell it like it is. Listen on SoundCloud and iTunes. Good day.